facing the police every single day.
Sorry, is there if I ask what's the rules of engagement here today? What can you do? What can't you do?
Oh shoot! I mean,
do we still have freedom?
Freedom of speech, man. Just,
okay.
I think there's a designated spot for people. So.
No kidding, dude. A dedicated spot for free speech? Really?
Isn't that wild?
That's sad. Is that constitutional?
Oh, sorry, man.
06, what units are responding to the road?
Just go over there where everybody else is, okay?
Okay. All right. So what?
I appreciate it.
So this is. These sidewalks are still public. No, I know. So these sidewalks are still open and public?
Yes.
Okay.
They absolutely are.
But like you said, there's only one spot they'll let you protest?
I need to, when it comes to public,
right.
So stay on the public spots, okay?
Okay.
I think they have certain things blocked off because there's like a permit and stuff like that. So like inside the actual event is...
Yeah, they can kind of control it. I mean,
I've been out on the outskirts all day,
right?
So I'm not sure how any of that is set up
right.
inside. That's why I have really bad information for you.
All right, got it.
I know there is permits, so I'm not sure how far out the permit is.
Right.
So that's why
I know, because I never saw you guys do this. That's why I came all the way from Punta Gorda, because you actually blocked off all the streets.
Yeah, this is all new.
You got that stuff. So what, you had somebody say online that they're going to drive a truck through and kill a tranny?
If you have more questions, you could talk to our point of contact.
Okay, where's he?
Lieutenant McGinn.
Where's he at?
Lieutenant McGinn. I have another lieutenant here.
That's fine. I got stuff
for
to do
any
all
of
day,
like press and stuff like that.
Right.
I can't speak on behalf of other stuff, but they can.
Okay,
and they told us to refer anybody who has more questions about other things.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, so is this shirt free speech?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna shoot me?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Nice. I like it.
Thank you. Exactly. So all right, I'm gonna go down there and see what they're up to, man.
All right, bud.
All right, thanks. And it starts at 10.
So there's gonna be more. People have more information for you that way.
Okay, all right.
I'm told.
And then it officially starts at 10, supposedly, right? Or it's already gone.
10 or 11. Do you know what time it's 11 o'clock?
Oh, okay, that's right. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. All right, I'm gonna go say hi.
Yeah, so I can refer you to a lieutenant if you need a lieutenant.
Yes.
You want?
Yeah, no, dude. There's so much stuff. There's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
So there is public sidewalks. Okay.
Okay, so the sidewalks are still public.
Sidewalks totally public.
All right, I'm just checking.
Unless they kind of make
because when they rent the park, they got the park.
The park.
That one they can.
100%.
Yeah.
Because I know last year we had.
Is there still free speech in the park, even though they rent it? It's a public place.
It's a public place.
Thank you.
It's interesting.
Did you see that in Lakeland, dude? They kicked out Liberty Freak, dude. Did you see that one?
Who is that?
Liberty Freak. She's the one that years ago she did the open carry at the college, and now she's a huge Republican. She does a man on the street. She's a woman on the street.
Okay.
Blonde hair, blue eye. You didn't see that? No. So Lakeland trespassed her from a public farmer's market. That's not right, right?
I'm so sorry to bother you.
All right. See ya. What is this?
A bunch of people voicing their opinion about
right. So this is a mix of everybody, basic.
I don't think so. I think it's mostly people against indoctrinating children towards gay.
Right.
Freedom of expression, I think.
Right. Gotcha. Sir, I love your gear. That's good stuff. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, is this shirt legal? Right. So what is this? This is basically everybody. This is the Christians. This is the GOP. Everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people represent are in the GOP, and a lot of them are from Christian churches.
Okay, so where are the public sidewalks still legal to protest?
I think so. I don't know. I'm going to walk down there when we're all done here.
Right. Okay, so that's for the ball for that. I've never been to this. So,
That's where they pay to go in.
Right. Interesting. So are you legally able to go inside with that?
If you buy a ticket, you could.
Okay, so
Why would they stop you from going if you buy a ticket?
because when they rent it, they do have control, but they don't, right? It's still a public park. Do you still have free speech there?
I would think so.
Do you know why I asked that? Do you watch the YouTuber Liberty Freak? She's that one that does Man on the Street. She's a lady.
No, I'll have to look them up.
Okay, her name is Liberty Freak. She was just in Lakeland 3 weeks ago at a farmer's market doing Man on the Street. You know what they did? Trespassed her.
Well, they trespassed them.
She has 1 million followers. So within 3 days, they took the trespass away because it is a public park where they had the, you know what I'm saying, the farmer's market. So they should be able to allow. So I'm excited to see later if you're going to let you in with that. Are you going to pay?
I have a ticket, but I haven't. I decided not to use the ticket when they moved it indoors because I don't want to go inside anyway. But they moved the drag show inside, but they have that outside.
But you don't want to. So you don't want to see the debauchery in there, just to show everybody how bad it is.
I want to go in and just love on people. That's what I want.
Well, yeah, that too. That's what I
I'm
meant.
here for.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we all have different motives, but yes,
I'm not here. Yeah, I'm here to love on them.
Yes, I'm a libertarian Christian, but yeah, this is. I've never. Is this the most controversial it's been?
This is the first time that I've ever known it to take place, because like 2 years ago I was here protesting when they were voting on it.
Okay.
And they voted totally against it.
Okay.
But I met somebody today that told me that they have been allowing us to go on every year.
Interesting. Yeah. So this did used to. Is that true? I read a story that 1 year they literally had a tranny on stage and they were having kids put dollars in his.
Yeah, that was. I heard that was. Before.
Dude, that's messed up.
Yeah.
That is really messed. That's sexual. I'd go to jail for that. Would you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, what church are you in?
I go to Grove Church.
Where's that one at?
I go to the Golden Gate Estates campus.
Okay.
Pastor David Wildman is the pastor.
Yep.
But they have the main campus is north.
Right.
It's called Grove Church.
Right.
And then they have a Naples South branch.
Okay.
So every week, from the main campus, we get the message sent to us over the TV.
Interesting.
So, and then we have small groups. We go out and evangelize.
That's awesome.
And we just serve
Dude,
God.
We need you guys in Punta Gorda so bad this night. I drove all the way from Punta Gorda. So I heard a bunch of people are from out of the area here too, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So anyway, we need you guys in Punta Gorda. This is why. They banned free speech there. I got tons of tickets, fines, all that crap. I had to sue them, I won. But they still hate free speech. So if you ever get a chance, you and your people, they have a farmer's market up there, which I will tell you this.
Let me record this so I can get it, okay?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and tell me.
Okay, so we need you, and you're being recorded all the time.
Okay.
I like these. These don't overheat, by the way. Transcend.
Transcend?
Seriously. $120, totally worth it.
How long does the battery last?
3 hours, and as long as you get like a 64 gig card, you're good.
And it does 1080p?
Yes, it does. Yeah. I've been assaulted and had this phone 60 feet. It still works. Now, if they throw that 60 feet, what's happening? I love the quality, but can you throw the 60 feet? Can you throw that 60 feet? No. So anyway, okay, so I'll say it again. So here we go. We need you in Punta Gorda.
Introduce yourself first.
My name is Andrew Sheets. I'm with Black Robe News. You didn't ask me what this means.
Well, tell me.
Okay, all right. So do you know our history?
No.
Okay, when our founding fathers came here, who was the one that woke them up to fight the red coat British police for freedom? You know who that was? The preachers in a black robe. So when the red coat British police found that, if they saw a preacher in a black robe, what did they do to him? Executed him. Okay, so that's this movement's coming back. Look it up later. Google it. It's coming back. We have a church in Northport that's on fire. So, but we need you in Punta Gorda because they banned free speech there a couple years ago. I Sheets versus City of Punta Gorda. You can look up. I sued. I won. But they still hate free speech. They have a farmers market there on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1. That guy hates free speech. You should be able to go in there because he's renting a public area and street for the farmers market. But he's trespassing you for free speech. Ask me how I know.
Because you got arrested.
No, I didn't get arrested. I got trespassed. And do you know what he arrested me for? I mean, trespassed me for? Filming in a public area. I am literally in court, federal court right now, suing him because you know and I know. We're all recording right now. What's the difference with our backup? This is my notepad. Is that your notepad?
You know what I say to people when they ask me if I'm recording?
What's
I
that?
say, oh, you don't like to be recorded? I said, just to let you know, your whole life is being recorded. You're going to stand before God and give account for
that
one
is
day.
very good. That is totally true. Absolutely true. So anyway, so this is what I'm telling you. So if you guys went up there, you know, I know trespass good and bad, but at least you don't get arrested, right? You know, as long as you leave when they say so and you take your ticket. I would suggest to you and your friends, if you can get anybody to go into the market. But then if you trespass, you know, get out. But you can be on the sidewalk next to the market. Does that make sense?
Well, why can't you go into the market and just talk to people one-on-one?
Dude, there's street preachers that have been there. If you did a records request for all the times that this prick, his name is Jerry, okay, he runs a farmer's market. If you did a records request for all the times he called the cops, you would crap your pants. If you walk in there, until I sued him, I'm suing him. I don't know if they'll still do it, probably will. He will call the cops. Even if you're in there just talking to people. Like I said, he trespassed me for a camera.
All right, so I'm going to go up there either next Saturday or Saturday after. Because what I've done in the farmers market
Yes.
is I carried around a whiteboard that said, can you tell me how to get to heaven?
Did you know I used to do that too?
And I interact with people that...
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. That's what Liberty Freak does. Look up Liberty Freak on YouTube.
Okay.
She is awesome. I tried to get here today. Liberty Freak. Yeah, she's a woman, blonde hair.
Liberty Freak on YouTube.
Yes, Liberty Freak. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, let me give you this.
I know,
This
you
is
got
my
a carbon.
app. This
Okay,
is my app that I built.
Okay, so I can keep in touch with you on this.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I will do that. I
I'm
will
going
do
to set
that.
up a section on it for people. Yeah.
Yes, okay, I will do that. I will.
If you sign up in the app, I'll have your name and number, and I'll send you a text message.
Oh. Why, do you go to other places?
Well, you'll see on my app all the different places I've been evangelizing. Because a couple of weekends ago, I went down to Fifth Avenue, and I had a TV.
You went to where?
Fifth Avenue. Downtown.
Really?
And I've been approached by the police down there, and they just told me I can't have any loudspeakers.
Now that's what I looked up before I came. So you're not allowed here,
I'm
right?
not allowed to have anything.
What about that 10-watt voice box?
Well,
It's over a certain decibel.
I asked them, can I just turn it down low? They said no.
That's a lie.
That was Naples police.
That's a lie.
So,
You can.
Okay. But anyway, I went down there with just the TV.
Yeah.
Messages. And
You went with the TV?
yeah.
Can I shake your hand again?
Check out.
That's one of my protests. I used to do it with the TV too. When they banned free speech, this is what I did. I went there with, I got my box, my cart, my battery, just like you did. Put the inverter on it, put TV. I said, they banned free speech on a sign. Are they going to ban free speech on a TV? And they did. Dude, on a TV!
Are you going to be there for a while today? Or?
Oh, I'm gonna be walking around. Yeah.
I have everything with me. Maybe I'll put it together and walk around with it on
If
the TV.
you saw what's in my trunk, you'd poop your pants. Okay. So this is the one that I want to bring out later. First, I've never been here, so I want to go through the park and just to get the B-roll. And actually, you want to know what? I'm going to be honest. The question I'm going to ask today is, why do you think they hate you so much? I just want to see what they say. Okay. But later, when I come out to protest. Yes, I did you know you can go on Amazon, you can order a flag for $25, 4 foot by 6 foot. I built a portable PVC rig to hold it with gator clips. Okay, for $25 in 2 weeks, they will send you anything you put on there. So I got one. The one I'm going to do today is, excuse my language, it says F indoctrinating kids in schools into gay communists. And on the picture, it has Hitler and who's the one that was doing the Bud Light?
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
So,
but listen, does that project love though? Because we have two commandments: to love God and to love people.
But remember, you know what people keep forgetting? There was a lot of violence in the Bible, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying we should be violent, but you remember God how many times did things to try to squash the insanity they were doing, right? He tore down walls, he burned cities, he flooded everybody on the planet except for one family, right? So I agree. That's why the F word is actually taped off.
Yeah, but they know what it means.
No.
How about getting rid of that when Jesus loves you?
Anyway, hey, you know what I tell people? That word is better than what the Bible. Okay, you remember what the Bible said about the loincloth? Sell your loincloth for a knife. So what's better? The bad word that's taped off or a knife? You know what I'm saying? So no, believe me, I am Christian, grew up Christian. We go to church, we have a cleaning company, and this is what I do on the side because I'm a libertarian constitutionalist. Okay, so I believe in freedom, free speech. Like I said, dude, they banned free speech in Punta Gorda because of me. Okay. That's how stupid it is. And ask me this question. Ask me how many tickets and trespasses I've had in 3 years there.
How many?
32. It's that bad there. So if you want to go to a place that will ticket you for farting, Punta Gorda is a place. Dude, you can't even go into the police station and film with that. You will be trespassed for filming in a public lobby.
Do you know that Punta Gorda people do not like people from Naples?
Why is that?
Because they said we're ruining their little town. Because Naples is getting overgrown and everybody from Naples is moving up there. And they think,
I did not hear that.
Or they think that, yeah. My brother-in-law just moved up there.
No kidding. It is way smaller than here.
When they talk to people, they say, don't tell them you're from Naples. Because they get blackballed.
Wow. I am definitely going to connect. Like I said, don't be mad because of my F word taped off. Again, like I said, it's better than selling my loincloth for a knife, and I'm not tearing down a wall.
Do you use your cameras for publishing or just for safety?
Absolutely. Do you know what? This is how bad safety too. Ask me this question. How many times have I been assaulted?
How many?
14 on camera, 2 cameras, the other one's in the car because they only let you bring in. Did you read about that? You can only have this. If you have a bigger bag, it has to be clear. So anyways, gaze down. So anyways, ask me how many were prosecuted. Nothing. But you know what I found out? Okay, if the cops aren't going to do their job, the state attorney's not going to do their job, then I have to do my job. I'm starting to bring them to state court. Because, dude, I was bear sprayed from a truck. Is that insane?
How do you finance all these lawsuits?
Here's a good thing. If you do pro se, and that's not for everybody.
What's pro se?
Pro se means on your own. So I had lawyers help me out before with other lawsuits, and they did it pro bono. That's how I afforded it, right? Because they're going to make money. They don't care, right? All right, because you'll find out, like I've said, when you do Sheets versus people in court, you're going to see them all over the place. So, anyways, but when you do pro se, it's only $410 to file. And you got a lawsuit. But you got to know what you're doing. I will tell you this, if you want to play with it someday to see maybe can I not, is this Antifa? Is this Antifa? Is it Antifa? Oh my. So anyways, have you played with AI yet, ChatGPT? Oh my god, did you pay for it?
I probably have.
$20 a month, so worth it. Did you know that you Did you know you can search for GPTs and guess what's in there? Civil rights.
What are you doing?
So if we keep in touch, which I will give you the link for the civil rights one. You will crap your pants when you. All you got to do is, like give it documents. Like let's say if you gave a ticket and or tell it what happened, it can help you write documents.
Do you want a water?
Water.
I got one.
I got one.
That's
correct.
You want another one?
No, I won't.
Okay, so are you guys going to try to go inside? And can you go inside for free speech?
don't know. We're gonna go wherever.
Are you
I
gonna?
don't know. We're going to pray.
Okay. All right. Are you? So what do you think, you guys? Okay. Why can I trade for a cold one? I'm just kidding.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm trying to find out and ask. Do you have free speech in a public park that's rented? Can you still go in there? That's what I'm asking. What do you think?
You should be able to have free speech wherever you go. However, I'm not paying to go in if you got to pay.
That's right. I forgot. You got to pay.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not giving him any money.
Why? Can I have your ticket since you're not going to use it?
Are you ready, mate?
Are you all going on the prayer walk?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Are you going on the prayer walk?
You're welcome, man.
Yeah, you guys going on the prayer walk?
Yeah, they're going down.
We're still staying strong and having a good time.
Just outside the drag shows, we captured a heated exchange with police, where a protester was put in cuffs and walked off.
Can you take the sign? Yeah. All right. Who else wants to go?
Meanwhile, other
Oh, shit. I saw your lawsuit, man. Very good. Augustus Invictus. And I'm not joking. I just downloaded it. 14 freaking bucks. That's a badass read. Very, very good.
For what?
Yeah, Augustus just filed it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That is awesome. Very, very good.
It's only filed. It hadn't gone through.
That is
yet.
true, but that was a pretty bad violation.
The people who prosecuted him lost their jobs. I mean, it's pretty evident.
I would say so, and like he said in the filing, Trump let him go, right? So that's kind of
made him quit. Yeah.
that is correct. So why is the leader going to be here today too, or no?
Oh, we don't know who's showing up. But
Well, I didn't. Okay, okay. What's his name? Who's the lead one on the lawsuit?
You're probably talking about her.
Yes. Is he coming or no?
He doesn't live here. He lives away from here.
All right.
He's in Florida, but not
All right, yeah, because I never personally met you guys, and like I said, I've seen you guys online, and then I saw the lawsuit today, and I was like, holy crap! I paid 14 bucks to download that thing, and the stuff that I saw in there is egregious.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot.
Unbelievable.
Hiding evidence, hiding video. I mean.
Correct. If you guys get bored, look up Sheets versus City of Punta Gorda. I'm from Punta Gorda. I've been fighting for free speech up there, and it's been insane,
That's
man.
part of our area.
We're up there too. A couple of us from there.
Our area is literally
What
like
the
Bradenton down to Naples.
That's not fair. You didn't tell me you could have helped me. Did you guys ever go to the farmer's market yet in Punta Gorda? No. Okay, can you go there?
Yeah, we like the Hollow. The Hollow's a good place.
Yeah, okay. I have not been there yet. Yes, I have heard. Yes, I'm with the Republican Liberty Caucus too, who, yes, talks about going there. But we need you in Punta Gorda. This is why. I was just telling one of the other guys. Did you know they banned free speech in Punta Gorda because of me?
Is that right?
I had the F Biden flag 3 or 4 years ago. They literally banned free speech. I had to sue them. I won.
What premise did they use? That it was too tall or
No.
big, or?
Guess what? Are you ready for this one? The city lawyer, who is a Jew and a bad Jew, he literally used he used case law from radio and TV that kids cannot see. Fuck Biden.
They're not broadcasting it. If that went to the Florida Supreme Court, you'd win.
Which one?
The fact that it's not being broadcast, they can't do that.
Yeah, so he did it anyways. We sued and won. Like I said, if you get bored, look up Sheets. Does anybody have a card or no? Especially you two. You're by my area then?
Our whole area is in your area.
All right. So we really need you in Punta Gorda and near the farmer's market on Saturday from 9 to 1. The guy that runs it, oh, dude, he's a
Next Saturday?
Dude, anything. The guy that runs it is a Nazi. So guess what? I was in there. All I'm doing is shopping in the farmer's market, which he's renting a road for the farmer's market, right? I'm in there with body camera, asking a question. He trespassed me for a camera. How do you do that?
Public space.
Exactly. So now he's in federal court too. So
I wonder if they're going to try to stop us going in the park or not. It's
that's what I was going to say.
It's public property.
Almost there.
But this is the thing. You have to pay. So I think that's how they're going to get
How
here.
can they charge you to go into a public park?
If they rent it, they can. Yeah, if they rent it, they can.
Go back to the truck and get some money.
No, we can just, they won't let you. They won't sell you tickets.
You got a light?
But we can be on the.
Well, you know, that's why I wore this shirt, and that's why I'm going to see. And I got my press pass. I'm going to see if they're going to let me in because I've never been here for this. What's
How
that?
can they use a taxpayer-funded building to
do a drag show and all that stuff, and
I
restrict who goes
think they made them pay for that too.
Okay.
You know, here's a question. You should be asking the cops, are they going to pay for all the cops? How much money is all these cops?
Oh, they ain't paying for them.
And if you guys were here doing a protest, would they make you pay for the cops? Yes.
We don't ask for them. So, I mean, if I didn't ask for them, I can't.
Right. Hey, by the way, also, do you guys have an update on the two guys that they arrested for doing the Nazi protest on the Orlando Bridge? Is that case thrown out yet, or it's still going?
I don't know. I don't think they're us. Really.
Okay. No, I know. I didn't know if you knew about that or not, but that was a couple years ago. The Nazis went across Orlando Bridge, and they claimed just because they lean their flag on the bridge, it's using public property to. It's bullshit, man. Yes, absolutely.
I forget what happened that made them go there, but it was probably something stupid that, you know.
It was stupid they arrested them because here's what's messed up. Now they let the Muslims protest, but they won't let a Nazi protest. Do you think that's right? Right?
If you argue free speech is free speech.
That is correct. So why can't you have free speech against a Jew? See, he agrees. He agrees. Exactly.
That question's been asked.
Right? Exactly. So it's going to be an interesting day, man. Absolutely. So yes, I am going to try to get in, hopefully with this, and then we'll see.
We'll watch you.
All right, I'll be the guinea pig. There you go. That's fair.
Closer eventually.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm working my way there. One of the cops actually.
You're right.
One of the cops actually did try to tell me they're going to have a free speech zone. That's fucked up too, right?
Well, this is a city property. This is city building.
Yes. So this should be free speech. That sidewalk should be free.
Sidewalk,
yeah, that should be even a public sidewalk, correct? Because they're only renting the park, correct? Or are you going to find out?
Well, I'm not watching this lady. She's trying to get statements from people.
Oh, no shit. Wow. Okay.
Can I get you guys filmed? Huh? Yeah.
Public.
Let's go to the fence. I don't want to give them my money, support their cause, but at least I would stand outside.
Sidewalk is public.
Yes, I agree with that.
Well, anything.
Because if they rented the park.
Yeah, it's still a public place, sir.
The street is.
I know, we're going to find out. I'm going to try it, man. I'm going to try to go in.
But I want to.
You never heard of that?
Well, I heard of Black Grove.
Right. Okay.
Regiment, you know, the...
Oh, very good. So you know who Glenn Beck is?
Kinda?
Yeah. Okay.
I know.
So when our founding fathers came here, who was the people that told them to rise up against the British police? The preachers in a black robe. Who did they kill when they saw? Preachers in a black robe. So this movement's coming back.
Yeah, it's never left.
Yeah. So I'm a reporter for them. I'm going to see if I can get in.
Well, you can get in. You just got to give them your money. And I won't give you more money.
You can get in for $5.
I still wonder, like you said, are they going to allow free speech inside or not?
Well, they're not. They'll take your money.
I still wonder if they'll. Did you hear Liberty Freak got trespassed from the Lakeland Farmers Market, dude? From a farmers market. That's what I'm saying. By the way, they rescinded in 3 days because
I think that if they were going to refuse service from anybody, it would
Right.
have to damn well be posted. Just like
make
a
sure
restaurant.
make sure you videotape it. That's it.
oh my God, yes, you guys should be running video too. My
They'll
God.
have recording. Just
Oh my God, absolutely. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna. Can I ask you a question? Okay, so since this is a park, and I know they're renting it, can they still have free speech inside or no?
It's a private event.
Okay, so since it is walled off and you gotta pay, they can. So if they wanted to ban black people, they could. No comment?
No comment. It's just it's their event. They can do. If they want to protest, it's got to be outside.
All right, okay. All right, just wondering. I'm doing press. So, sir, so you know, will they let you guys inside or no?
They won't let us in.
Okay, but at least you can be here.
At this point, they closed off every other area. We couldn't get anywhere except for right here and across the street now.
Wow.
So they shut up all the places we were last year.
Yes.
Couldn't get into those bathrooms now because they got it closed off to us.
Oh my. So does that mean they're trying to kill us?
Every way. They got garbage trucks, parking, stopping, and further away.
So do you think they're trying to kill your free speech?
Absolutely.
All right, so they can have free speech, but you can't, basically, right? All right. Okay, so yeah, the cops.
Have you ever heard of whatever? First name right?
Don't talk to him. He's a piece of shit. Excuse me. Okay, ready? Come on. Hurry up, get the picture. I'm ready. You fake reporter. He was going to turn me into the cops for trolling a Democrat protest. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Try it again, man. Come on, do it again. You should call the cops again. He called the cops on me last time because he said I wasn't real press. I don't think he's real press. So, anyways, that's why I came in as a reporter. So if you get bored, look up Sheets versus City of Punta Gorda, then you'll see that, yes, I've been fighting for free speech up there. It's been a mess. In fact, do you guys ever go anyplace else? Can you guys come to Punta Gorda? Who do I talk to? Okay, I'm going to ask.
They'll set it up and go there when you want.
All right, so I see they're trying to block it right here, too. I didn't realize that.
Oh, that was weakest in Naples, boy! How are ya? All right, remember, there is no hate.
Can I talk to you?
This is all fun.
Do you guys ever go anywhere else, like Punta Gorda? Where are you out of?
Right now, Fort Myers.
Okay, can you guys try to get to Punta Gorda? Did you hear they hate free speech in Punta Gorda?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. So I know all the Fort Myers protesters that are have a lawsuit right now. So, but we need you guys in Punta Gorda. They ban free speech, and it's really bad. So if you go up there on Saturday 9 to 1 with the farmers market, dude, that guy is such a nutcase that runs that he will call the cops on you, even though it's in a public area. So we need Jesus up there really bad. Really bad.
That's on, what's it, Saturdays from 9 to?
Yeah, 9 to 1, Punta Gorda Farmers Market, and absolutely bring your friend with the 100-watt bullhorn. I like that one. That's a good one. So by the way,
Can you use the horn there?
Yes, you can. No sound ordinance.
Wow.
Yes. But guess what he did? I would use it, and guess what he still did? Call the cops. Even though it's legal.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy up there, dude. Very, very crazy. So I love what you're doing, man. So I see they're trying to block you.
Yeah, they say they'll arrest you if you stand there on the sidewalk.
Wow.
Right now, they just threatened him. He said, hey, you're going to be under arrest.
Right. Are you one of them that's online too?
Yeah.
Okay, which one are you?
Pray to God.
I think I've seen you before. All right, yeah, you're with the Fort Myers guys and all that.
Team Jesus.
Okay, there you go. We need you guys in Punta Gorda badly. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Farmers Market. Dude, check this out.
Let me give you my phone number. Can you text me?
Okay, all right.
So are you with the news?
Yes.
What's that? Black Robe News?
Yes. Do you know what that means?
No.
Okay, that means when our founding fathers came here, who was the one that woke up the congregation to take on the red coat British police? The preachers. So the minute that the red coat British police saw a preacher, do you know what they did to him? Shot him dead. So this movement is coming back big time. You know that, right? Just Google it. It's everywhere. So yes, I'm a reporter for that.
Okay, all right. Give me my phone number because Rick Nelson is our attorney. He's fighting stuff in.
Yes, I do know. Actually, Ferris is the one that helped me for one of my lawsuits.
Ferris is helping for downtown because
Yeah, dude, that is so bad. So bad.
I got a new young whippersnapper named Paul.
Where's he out of?
He's out of Orlando too.
Okay, what, a protester or lawyer?
No, he's a lawyer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
really?
wants to support us anyway.
Okay.
So he's come out with me about 3 or 4 events.
Okay, what's the number?
It's 239 922
92.
Name's Kevin. Cry to God. Come on, TikTok, cry to God.
Kevin.
YouTube.
It's Andy, Punta Gorda.
Yeah, I'm from San Francisco. I just moved here. I was born and raised there.
Oh.
So I've been preaching for about 38 years. So I've been arrested a lot of times.
Okay, all right.
But I just have to pick and choose what I'm going to do.
Right.
So he's going to get arrested. He can't drop him from that.
Right.
He loves to get arrested.
Right.
Because he's been in abortion for 50 years. He did all the operation rescues.
Very good. is.
He did
Hey.
all those. He's been arrested over probably 20 times and defended
Which one?
himself.
Which one?
The guy you first were talking to, Ken, with the white chest accuser.
The which one?
The guy carrying the Planned Parenthood, the AIDS. That's the first guy.
This is how bad Punta Gorda is.
He's walking over there.
I'm gonna go talk to him. This is how bad Punta Gorda is. They put me in jail for 30 days for trying to save babies on a sidewalk. 30 days, dude. So that's how bad we need you there. Okay? Protesting abortion on a sidewalk, they made me do 30 days. So, wow. What, now they're going to tape you off again? Are you serious? He's not really going to do this, is he? Alright, I got your number. I'm gonna walk around and get some B-roll, and then alright, good to meet you.
Go out there and talk because I know there's gonna be a huge thing right now.
Okay, alright. If I can get out of here. Okay, so why do you think this thing is hated so much? What do you think's going on? You don't get it either? Alright, so is this the most out of control you've seen it with the protesters and etc., or this is normal?
It's just people, right?
Right. So again, like I was asking, why do you think they hate this so much?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was asking her, why do you think they hate this event so much? What do you think is going on?
Probably because they're closeted gay people that feel that they can't come out because God told them not to.
Right.
So then that makes them pissed off that other people can come out and be free about it.
Right.
But they don't like that.
All right.
That's my opinion.
Do you think Trump is part of the reason too?
I think Trump gave them.
He's inciting them into being a man. Or
Yeah, I think Trump just gave them the green light to be jerks.
Right. All right. Got it. Very, very interesting. All right. Thank you.
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think?
It's supposed to be free speech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Are we going to ban Muslims next? Right?
He already did that.
Well, he's trying to deport him, right?
He already banned them once. So
Right. What are you guys giving away, bro? Oh, can I have one of the white?
Yeah, if you want to sign up for one of our newsletters.
I gotta sign up though. Can I just have it? I'm dying. Can I just have it? I'm dying. Okay, thank you. I'm trapped. So I'm asking, why do you think that they hate this event so much? I don't know, like the people out there right now. Is it? Right. Do you think Trump's inciting them? Kind of? Right. That's true. Right. Right. Got it. Alright. It's supposed to be free speech, right? It's supposed to be free speech, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So so basically you're saying they can have free speech, but they can't, right? Exactly. All right, thank you. It's so loud I can barely hear you. All right, thank you. Hey, I was going to ask a question. I'm a reporter. Why do you think this event is hated so much? What do you think's going on?
I don't understand it all.
Okay, you don't get it either?
You could explain it to me, I'd be happy.
Right, all right. So basically, they're kind of like saying they have free speech, but they don't have free speech, right?
Kind of.
Right.
I mean, and they claim to be religious people, and as far as we believe,
right,
religion teaches you to love everybody.
Exactly. So you already know what they did religion with 1940, right?
Of course.
What they did to the Jews, that's right.
Right.
So that's what happens when it starts swinging too much, right? Yes, exactly.
So we're trying to work with them.
Exactly, right? Are these free?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I'm diving.
Those are better.
With this is better?
But these are kind of melted. You can
Oh, okay. That's why I got the peanut. It's still good.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Hey, we're doing a story. Why do you think that this event is hated so much? What do you think's going on?
Well, I think there's a lot of, it's so complex, but I really believe there are a lot of people that just don't, they don't want people to be free.
Right.
There's, you know, they say freedom is for everybody, but they prefer that some people not have freedom. Not have full freedom.
Right.
And so, I think a lot of religious reasons.
Right.
But, you know, it's all about sex.
Do you think Trump is inciting this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm getting.
Worse.
Right.
This year was, it's been, we've never had this carnival.
Right.
We never had this carnival. Correct?
Correct.
Good. I mean, all the barricades around here.
Yeah.
Because people are threatening, driving through.
Wow.
The pride, running people over.
Wow.
And they stirred all this up online, right?
Right.
So,
not good.
All you have to do is just go to the comments.
Okay.
Black robes.
You never heard of that?
No.
All right. When our founding fathers came here, who were the one that woke up the people to fight the British?
Well, Paul Revere, right?
It was the preachers.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, Black Robe New.
Can I take a picture of that?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Are these free?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Thank you.
So you got a...
Yep, I got one of those. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yep, you have a good day, man. Is this free?
They're free.
Thank you. Wow. I didn't know there was going to be this much swag, man. I would have got a bigger bag.
You want another?
Wow. All that. Okay, there you go.
Take one.
Thank you.
Do you need any Narcan?
Not lately. Ever since he shut the border down, I can't get mine anymore.
Well, it's free.
Right? Uh-oh, there's a camera. Be careful. Don't get him on camera. Wow. Why do you think there is so much hate for this event?
Why?
Yeah.
Because people don't want to learn about different things.
Right. You think Trump is inciting all this hate?
Of course he is.
All right, so he's got to go.
Of course.
All right, very good. Black Robe News. Yeah, very good. All right, thank you for your opinion.
DeSantis isn't helping either.
Yeah, where's his booth at? Over there?
Right over there.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's right. I still got a whole other thing. Okay. Get another bag? Thank you.
We're free mental health, 24 hours, 7 days a week hotline number for anybody
Okay.
who's struggling, depression, anxiety.
Right.
So far, hi, Ann, how are you?
Well,
how are you?
Trump's in office. That's very depressing, right? Exactly. That's why all this is happening, right? That is it. By the way, how much did they have to pay for the security? This is crazy, man.
There's a lot going on.
There is.
Trying to make sure everybody's safe.
Were there literally threats that they were going to drive through here? That's why they went crazy, or what? There was? Wow, that's insane. That's sad, man. All right.
But we're here for each other.
There you go.
Just gotta support each other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, can somebody have a sign on that sidewalk on the other side of the fence?
What about a sign for what?
Well, a sign, saying that they're not for this. So, on that sidewalk, on the other side of the fence, not inside.
Yeah.
Okay, legal or not legal?
To be what? To be standing there?
Yes.
Anything on that side of the fence?
Yes.
It's you can be there. It's open to the public.
Okay, and that's what I thought. So if they rent this, it's closed off. You got to pay. There's no free speech.
It's a ticketed, permitted event, so you have to have permission, which would be admission
Right.
from the Pride event.
So in here, no free speech. Kind of.
I wouldn't say no free speech, but it's
Right.
limited to who Pride wants here.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
Pride has the exclusive right because it's
Yes.
their permanent venue
Yes.
to say, hey, we don't want this person here.
Right.
And then it becomes, and the person doesn't leave, it becomes trespass after one.
It also kind of for this event.
Yeah.
Okay, for this, so they could almost ban black people.
No.
No, you couldn't.
No.
All right.
No, trespassing. You can't trespass based on discrimination.
Okay. All right. Even though it's kind of. No, it's not. It's different.
You can't trespass based on racial.
Okay. What if I was in here protesting and I felt like I was black? That's my pronoun.
Okay, well, that's the end of our discussion. But
All right.
If you love
Jesus, you will obey Jesus. If you love Jesus, you will not take your children to a sodomite event to be perverted and twisted and warped, ma'am. Jesus is love. God is love, ma'am.
Are you the one that went to jail for the abortion protest, or the other guy?
That's the other guy over here.
Okay, where do you go?
He's over there in the grass.
All right. Can I ask a question? Hey, they said they're sold out for this show, but could I get in as press then?
I don't know the answer.
Just to get a picture.
Yeah, I don't know the answer. You might have to
just ask.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try. All right, I'll try. Hey, by the way, so do they got to pay for all the security today?
Who?
The Pride Fest.
I think there's a contract between them and the city, but I don't know.
Damn, so how much is this going to cost? This is a lot, man. You guys aren't cheap, right? What is this, overtime, $50 an hour or what?
Well, they just tell us to come in and I just show up.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to put us back in a closet, and that's not fair because we have the right to live the way that we want to, just like anybody else.
And we're not hurting anybody. We're not doing anything to anybody but be ourselves and love each other and love the people that we want to love.
Well said. So tell me more about how you're feeling about this regulation change. Now the drag shows are indoors instead of outdoors. What's running through your both?
Now everybody does when you wear makeup. We all do love air conditioning.
We love some air conditioning.
But I think Pride to me is when it's outside because we'll be free to be open, and that's what I'm used to. I've been doing Pride for almost 31 years, and it's always been outside. Only time it's been inside is when I come here, and I just don't feel that. I think we should have the opportunity to do both, be outside and inside, but I feel like we've been put in a box again, so that's the only thing that really bothers me. I feel like I'm being put in a box when I work so hard to become who I am. I should never be able to be put in a box.
Pride is about togetherness, and I feel like we're being almost separated. The people that want to see the show are on this side, the people that are enjoying the fest are on this side, but when we should all be together. Because we are here as a community to be who we are.
Well, so well said from the both of you, absolutely. I love to see people, being positive about the AC and stuff, but at its core, you make such great points about just outside being like freedom. So thank you for sharing.
But it's okay, it's always going to be somebody in the world that always try to put a damper in our spirits, but it's not, I always say it's always be the rainbow in somebody else's cloud. And all the people that came out to enjoy the festival is our rainbow today against this big old cloud that's so high.
Absolutely. Beautifully put, you two. Seriously. Anything else in your minds that you want to share? No. Thank you so much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Such an important addition to the story. It's so great to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Where do you want to do the
I'm with the press. Can I just open the door and take a picture and leave? That's all I need.
Not when the show's going on, but if you come here for the next
one, then you can leave. All right.
1:30, I believe, is the next one.
All right, got it. By the way, how much are they paying for security for this thing?
I'm not sure.
A lot.
There is a lot of. There's two separate events kind of going on.
Right.
One that is at the thing is on.
I've never seen this with security. Did they get a threat? Somebody's going to drive a car through?
There was some. I wouldn't say credible threats, but there's some chatter on
that. That is sad.
Yeah, it is.
So America's fucked up.
Yeah,
it is.
Have a great day.
All right, thanks, man. Hello. Hey. All right. So what, Mr. Strand?
Yes, sir.
I kind of know you. Okay, so they're renting the park. You have to get paid to get in. Can you still have free speech when you get in?
Well, first of all, let's be accurate about what we mean by free speech.
Okay,
and
right.
If we're talking about legitimate free speech, there is no exception to free speech.
Okay.
So that should never
Unless you're inciting. Then that's illegal.
Not free speech.
That's correct. That's right. That's why I said that. Yeah. Okay, right.
And dancing in sexually suggestive manner in front of children is not free speech.
Perverted. That's messed up.
Perverted and disgusting.
That is correct. That is correct.
But of course, you have the freedom to say words,
right,
and express your opinion,
right,
about anything, anywhere.
So I should be able to pay to get in and do reporting.
I mean, of course.
Maybe if you were the press.
If someone tried to.
By the way, I'm press. Can I get in free?
Yeah, it's also
That's another matter. I don't know.
Exactly.
They might have you paid, but
right.
They should be able to let you know.
Right. Wow, the line's so long.
You have your business card. You have your business card. With
I
you?
don't. I went basic because I found out you can't bring anything, man, unless you have a clear bag, right? Yeah. So
they did announce that. I actually
I'm not
saw.
gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Announce what? That you're not allowed to bring in anything.
No, I saw. I got the name,
very little, very little
email update. And I noticed that they advertised only clear bags are
correct.
Accepted.
All right, I'm gonna get in line, man. Good to meet you, man.
What's your name again?
If you guys
give me your number, so let me take a picture of you too at the same time, because this is one in a lifetime.
Why are you a good guy or undercover cop?
What?
Are you a good guy or undercover cop?
Look at me.
I don't know.
Look like?
I didn't
undercover cop. My name is Andrew Sheets. I'm with Black Robe News. Yeah, I swear I've heard of you because yes, I go to the Republican Liberty Caucus up in Punta Gorda. I drove all the way down here. I've been fighting for freedom and free speech for 12 years up there. 3 years ago, I don't know if you heard about it, they banned free speech because of me up in Punta Gorda there. Because I had the fuck Biden flag.
Yeah.
They made it illegal. I had to sue them. I won. The ordinance is gone.
Okay. How much money do you make? Because you got to sue for money, though.
He probably already knows. Who takes most of the money? The lawyers, man. I only got 1,000, man.
But you don't have to have a lawyer to be represented, do either. You know that.
Actually, that's true. If you guys get bored, look up Sheets versus Punta Gorda. I'm in federal court right now. 7 lawsuits. They gave me so many tickets up there for free speech.
What's your phone number?
Oh, go for it. All right, 941.
941.
916.
914. You said
6. 2259.
2259. I think I have one too many here. All right, where is it? Which one do I have?
Take this marijuana lady right here.
941. Oh, you do. You got a 4 in there. Get rid of that 4.
So it's
941.
And then the
91. You see, you got 914. It's 916. See right there.
916.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the 4. You got to get rid of the 4.
Alrighty.
Now is it working?
We'll see.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Which marijuana thing again?
So yes, they gave me in 3 to 4 years. I used to do all my stuff on social media, pulling records and exposing it, and then they killed my stuff online. I mean, literally struck it down. I went out on the street, and that's when they just started ticketing the shit out of me, dude. Ask me how many tickets I got in 3 years.
And they were citing you because of what you were saying?
32 tickets for free speech and trespasses for filming in a public government office. Right. Is that messed up?
Yeah.
Okay,
you're talking to a guy that they threw in prison for being in people's house, when the cops opened the doors. So.
What'd you do to you? They threw you in the prison for what? Are you a J6er?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's why I know your name. Damn. Okay. I know you did more time than me, but yes, I did 30 days in jail for trying to save babies on a sidewalk in Punta Gorda. Wow. They jailed me for that. Then they jailed me. Check this out. I did a story on my lawyer that screwed up one of my cases. He called me, and I put it on speakerphone, recorded the call. Dude, they charged me with all 3 felony wiretaps. I did 30 days for that. For my own phone call. How is that legal?
Oh, did you sue him?
That one's going to come up. And they took my gun. I was assaulted during that time. A guy bear sprayed me from a moving truck. Is that fucked up?
You missed it. Just apparently that chief of police illegally searched one of our guys.
What?
Yeah, you missed it. I almost got it on video.
See, you guys should be running camera. This is a Transcend camera, $120 solely worth it, 3 hours.
But it's the Chinese, so it's the Chinese is now back down.
Dude, this camera has been thrown 60 feet and still runs. That's pretty good, right?
I got a picture.
By a protester.
Yeah, I got a picture of you. I had a GoPro with a thing on it, but I never think of bringing it. I don't want to call attention to myself.
So did you see who just filed a federal lawsuit in Orlando? January 6ers?
Oh, yes.
Dude, I just downloaded for $14. Augustus Invictus. He's got the Proud Boys, Orlando Federal Court. Do you think he's going to win? No? That's depressing. Why?
Do you know how hard it is to sue the government?
It is very, very hard.
They have to agree to let you sue them.
I know, it's very messed up.
Then, if they agree, it has to be adjudicated in a court.
which is part of them.
You know who runs the courts?
Yeah,
That
well,
is
that's
that
what need to be-
that
they
is
need to be put
correct.
in record. That's why they need to put in record.
Are you saying it's just us and not justice?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
you know.
no.
By the way, how much time did you do?
I was given almost 3. I served a year, but I got out after a year because I didn't take the plea. I appealed and I won.
Who's
that's
your
what you
lawyer?
have to do.
Nick Smith,
Okay.
New York City.
Who's the one that had the guy up in Punta Gorda, Weinberg? Or you don't know?
I mean, there are a ton of lawyers involved in J6 cases, obviously.
Right.
My appellate attorney was one of the litigators that worked on the Fisher case.
Wow.
Which is what got me out of prison after a year.
Wow. Who is that?
Nicholas Smith is my
Okay, again. All right.
Yeah,
Wow.
He was one of at least 3 attorneys that worked on the Fisher case.
Right.
And the Fisher case had several other named plaintiffs, but it obviously included 330 plus plaintiffs,
Right.
myself included,
Right.
Donald Trump included, that were charged with 1512.
Wow. 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 I feel your pain. Like I said, I got 32 tickets. I got 7 lawsuits in federal court right now because they ticketed me so many times. Because you know and I know that if it's not going to stop, you got to do something, right?
So I don't know if you're familiar with our work, but I'm the creative director at a nonprofit called America's Frontline Doctors.
I do not know that one.
And the 501c3 is actually named Free Speech Foundation.
Are you saying I should be calling them?
I mean, you should be aware of our work. It's pretty.
Why, do you got a lawyer that'll represent?
I mean, we work with a lot of lawyers and doctors related to civil liberties in the health freedom space,
right,
and constitutional rights.
Right. Dude,
So-
like I said, if you saw the stuff they did to me up there, you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
It's really bad. I know what they did to you was really bad, but like, not to be mean, you had 1 charge. I had 32 in 3 years. Come on.
I did have 5 charges.
Okay, you beat. Okay, I still beat you.
One of which was a 20-year felony. So.
Well, I told you, dude. They tried to get me on all 3 felony wiretaps for my own call. Are you serious? That's like really messed up, right? For my.
I mean, there are laws that regulate if you can record other people.
So here's what's interesting. So check this out. He is a lawyer. He even says in the affidavit, I was at my office using my business phone to call him. Do you know why he called me? Because I did a story on him and he didn't like it.
Right, sure.
So does a business have expectation of privacy? No, they don't. And here's another one we just found out. He's an officer of the court. He's with the bar. Does he have an expectation of privacy? I was not his client. You get what I mean?
Right.
I used to be a client, but when he called me, I was not his client. He was complaining that you did a story and it's going to ruin me, my family, and my business. You know what he did to me? Dude, he screwed up. We sued on, they banned filming up there. Did you know that? You cannot film the police in the lobby. You cannot film anybody at City Hall in the lobby, or you will be trespassed. Ask me how I know. Because I lost count of how many trespass tickets. And do you know what's worse? They have no appeal process. What does that violate? That's correct. And worse than that, I was banned from going to City Hall meetings. Is that legal?
Well, I mean, they have the right to ban people, yes.
They don't. From City Hall, you literally gotta like threaten a City Hall person on the diocese with like murder to be banned. Okay, I never threatened any of them with murder, and I was banned from going to City Hall meetings.
I would assume that there is a legitimate legal pathway for prohibiting recordings in certain government spaces.
If it's in a private setting, yes. Yeah, like I just told you, in the public lobby.
What is it?
That's kind of stupid, right?
Come on, talk to me.
Why do they call it a public lobby?
Because the public can be present, but that
Isn't
doesn't mean
that
they don't
weird?
restrict recording.
Well, again, okay. Are we all recording right now? We're recording with our eyes and ears. We can disseminate it through speech. We can disseminate it through a pen. So this is my new notebook. You get what I'm saying?
No, I mean, I empathize with your position, of course. I'm just saying, as I understand it, like, for example, I went to court on J6 charges.
Yeah, you can't record there.
Yeah.
They will squash
Which
you
I
like
think
a
is
bug.
outrageous.
I think that's outrageous too.
No, it's outrageous.
It is outrageous. That's a government building, dude.
And federal trials are in the public interest.
And you're recording anyways.
Well,
you can disseminate. So why can't you use this as your notebook?
We learned from Kyle Rittenhouse.
Ooh.
We learned from that example.
Okay.
He absolutely would have been convicted if that wasn't publicly recorded.
Wow.
But because that trial was publicly recorded, the entire country saw for themselves and learned.
They did.
There is no doubt he acted in self-defense.
Right.
And the outrage was enormous.
Right.
He was acquitted because of that public pressure, which doesn't exist if they don't have visibility.
Right.
So, certainly federal, but generally speaking, government trials are public affairs that have the public
Absolutely.
that carry a public interest. So, in my view, they certainly should be.
You know what the 20th Circuit Court did because I was filming in the public lobbies of the courthouse? They banned it, and this is the reason why. They said a YouTuber is not real press.
Oh, who said that?
The 20th Circuit Court said that.
That's garbage.
That is absolute garbage. So can I sue him for that?
Yes, you can.
I mean, you should.
I should do that. By the way, are you a doctor then or something, or is that what I heard?
No, I'm the creative director at America's
Okay, got it.
So I work with doctors and lawyers.
Okay, but you're not a doctor.
No, I'm an actor.
You're a what?
An actor from Hollywood.
No frickin' way. Are you really? Why? What TV show? What movie? What?
TV shows like Vanderpump Rules, Breaking Amish, True Crime on Discovery.
Oh shit!
Smattering of all kinds of.
You know why I don't watch TV? Let me see if you agree with this one.
Because it's terribly unhealthy for your mind.
Indoctrination propaganda. That's why I quit. Every other show is about what? Cops and a government oppressing you. It is like the end of Rome when they put the people in there with the lions, right? Is that fucked up? That is fucked up. Oh, we got Blackhorn, Iron Agent. Ooh, now I'm scared. All right, I got to get in line. Man, good to meet you. I will get a hold of him, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for what you stood up for.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good day.